But if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Here's Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Right through there for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just underway here in Cleveland. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone! He nails one out to right. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1.
That's a ball. Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound now, number 77. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. In the air to left center. Hellman coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's Byron Buxton. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Buxton tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. 2-0. On a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jose Ramirez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Inside, almost got him. In the air out to center. And that is that. here in Cleveland, and stepping in for the Astros, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Catcher
Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Two down, bases empty. Michael Hellman up next for the Astros. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2, Riley Green digs in for the Guardians. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Brian Reynolds here. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Carter Jensen in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that clips the inside corner. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Now one missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. We are tied at 2.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Smith.
Oh.
Jensen off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fitzgerald. That is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. And stepping in for the Astros, Jared Triolo. That's to third, Ramirez. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. So the Houston lineup turns over. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Oh.
And that skips in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. Right side, hard hit. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now batting, Mike Trout. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. That misses the zone. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here in Cleveland, as we go to the last of the third, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, center field. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 so far. Now this is a rocket to left. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And ball one.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. That one misses, and now 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. And that's the inning. On to the fourth. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Good job to fight that one off.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
In the air, left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Dives and makes the catch. Here's Jordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Bowling.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be.
An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. 1 away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, and that one finds its way through, and they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's 1, and that's 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That's in for a strike at 95. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. 1 down. Digging in, Carter Jensen. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Down and in, moved his feet. Popped up. and there's 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's out the corner.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Now all even up. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks. Back here in Cleveland, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That's in for a strike. Diaz goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, right field. 1 away. Michael Hellman up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Daniel Palencia will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next to hit, Jared Triolo. The Guardians trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's a pitch out. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back now at Progressive Field. Up for the Guardians. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Anthony Banda.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Now the 0-1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one outside. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That misses, and the count is filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Stepping up for the Guardians, Byron Buxton. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Goldie hauls it in to end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's going to be Mike Trout. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Got him swinging. 2 away. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Bennett Sousa. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike two. King Tut goes down on strikes. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, one.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. One up, one down. Here's Riley Green.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-2. And it's through for a hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done. up the odds. I know those are ground.
Now on the bump, Brendan Little.
Now pitching for Houston, number 54, Brendan Little.
And here is Brian Reynolds. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner on the go. This to center field. And a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Liam Hicks. A critical at-bat in this game for him. That one almost got him. Two on, one out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Next for the Guardians.
Now it's the shortstop. Ezekiel Tovar. Lake Trinan taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We go to the top of the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing went around. And that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tony Santillan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tied him up inside with that one. The Guardians holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
No.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Sal Stewart. Liner snagged at first. Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag. Now here is Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Started after it, appeal to first. And he won around. Rule the swing. Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is the third. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. Michael Hellman up next for the Astros.
Left fielder, Michael Hellman.
The Guardians trying to hold a 1-run lead. And we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Back to the top of the order. And next to hit for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
No,
second.
that's a
Ball
ball.
misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. A little out front there as he swings through it.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians. So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
Now pitching for Houston, number 71, Josh Hader.
That's the ball. Oh.
Hader, in his 9th season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the
So digging in, Riley Green.
Designated hitter, Riley Green.
That's in there. Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Stepping in, Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Oh.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Astros, Mike Trout. So a lefty out of the pen, Gabe Spire.
But I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Right fielder,
So up next, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Known for his late inning heroics.
Ball 1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift.
Making a move at first. On the pinch run for Houston. Connor Norby. And now it's going to be Jose Altuve.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. The Astros down to their final strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here are so DM. It's an only man. Things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock her necklace. I forget that.
As I sit in my B-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from a tennis shoe, walking to the store, caught up nigga slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say not. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and his folks got us under a scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl liver oil. You went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up all of oil. Two things I hate, lies and thieves, they make my blood boil. But we're constricted on my soul that they call wheels of steel. Make it, but it only took 30 minutes to take it. Cut that crow clean up, I did, but I did so now safely. Don't want no
so no raise.
Yeah, we take no like stopped up commodes. Gotta collect call, they done locked up my folks. Low blow, hit me in the left ventral cold. We won't be able to ride out to 2004.
But not for long, cause we got a better serve. Trying to take your other people for your rims, hit the curve, for you swerving, bust your forehead. Go ahead, more for me while you ride to the beat.
Drop like tears, like for fears. You know, shout, let it all out just for my peers and pupils who feel like it's time to unwind like December 31st, 1999.